What we do here after we go through our throwing progression to begin practice is we go to what we call first things first. Here we do running back, quarterback, ball handling. It's so critical to make sure that we're properly seating the football every single time, that we have no issues with our mesh, that our quarterbacks can carry out all fakes, that they understand how the passing game and the running game work together, and that we get some live, fast repetitions prior to any team period or 9-on-7 period, so the quarterbacks and the running backs have no issue with the ball handling at that point in time. We ask our quarterbacks to be able to handle 3 or 4 different things in the ball handling process. Number one, we tell the quarterbacks an inside zone, then we want them setting up in the pocket. Our tailbacks are aiming at the outside leg of the guard and then making their read for the first inside lineman or down lineman from inside out. The quarterback has to sell it every single time on the inside zone play like he's running play action. We want him to keep the ball hidden as long as we possibly can and then snap his head around looking for the free safety, setting up in the pocket. When we ask our quarterbacks to start going to the outside zone play, now we're asking our quarterbacks to carry out keeper fakes. Here you can see the quarterback running what we would call 18 strong, where we have a split flow outside zone run play. The quarterback is stretching it, understanding the tailback's landmark is to the butt of the tight end. As the quarterback hands the ball off, he then carries out a keeper fake. When we carry out keeper fakes, what we're doing is we're making sure that our quarterbacks get no deeper than 10 yards. More importantly than that, we're asking our quarterback to find the defensive end. The defensive end will either be rushing up the field or will be coming straight down the line of scrimmage. If the defensive end is coming straight down the line of scrimmage, okay, in this case right here, now you can see the quarterback will have his eyes around. He'll find the defensive end and indicate to the play caller whether or not the keeper is going to be there or not. If the defensive end is playing high and closing right here, you can see that the quarterback would indicate to the play caller to continue handing the ball off in the running game. In this picture here, we're running a full flow outside zone run, but both of which will always have a keeper fake anytime we tag an 18-19 to it, and the quarterback should come out running. The next phase of this is power. Here, whenever we're running 16 or 17 power, we're asking our quarterbacks to reverse out. What's most importantly here is that we don't take away the A-gap from the runner. We have to make sure that our landmark's great, that our quarterback is going straight back, that we're giving the tailback the front side A-gap to the back side A-gap, and we're not making the read for the tailback based on the width that we're asking him to go, or the fact that we're actually pushing him out of his read based on how wide we're going. We need to go straight back, hence us reversing out rather than opening to it, and then finishing in the pocket just like we would be throwing some form of power pass. The final run of the day when we go through our FTF is any form of our toss game. Here you can see we're running a toss to the right. When we run a toss to the right, we're asking the quarterback to reverse out again, and we tell him to follow his pitch. We'd like him to take 2 steps to follow the pitch to make it a nice, clean, easy, soft toss to the tailback, and then snap your head around, carry out the fake, and try to find the defensive end. We do not want him to rush out of it. We do not want him to just toss it and run the other way because we feel like we'll lose our accuracy in that regard. Final phase of the FTF is we sometimes incorporate a pass into it. So often we don't get to throw to our tailbacks. So here you can see we're incorporating either a throw to the fullback or to the tailback right here, just sitting him down the pipe to make sure the fullback is not just always blocking, number one, and number two, we're able to get a live rep on a throw prior to the start of any team or 7-on-7 period.